Today we're going to talk about how I took a over 20-year-old Remington 1100 that was definitely showing its age and made it look like this right here. Just stay tuned right here on Living Wild. So after all years of rabbit hunting, really putting this gun to work, the varnish was messed up. I had some dents here and there, so I sanded it all down, took all the old varnish off, and then restained it, resealed it all. Which then left me with all the metal. All the metal was starting to get some rust here and there. It had been re-blued before, but it never really took. So I started researching online, and that's how I came up with this stuff right here. This is Brownells Aluma Hyde 2. Had a lot of really good reviews, so I figured I'd give it a shot. As you can see in the picture, it's a really thick epoxy paint, a lot like what you would get on a freezer or a fridge, stove, all that kind of stuff. So it's supposed to be corrosion resistant. It says online that you can use really heavy duty cleaners, bore cleaners, stuff like that. It's not supposed to mess with it at all. And it seemed like a perfect fit for someone like me that's out hunting in the rain and the snow during the winter. I took all the old bluing off, degreased it really well, hung it outside, and started spraying. So this was right after I was done spraying. You can see it's got really good coverage, nice dark color. It's a matte finish. When it dries, it won't be quite as shiny. You definitely want to do a lot of little coats so you don't get any running. You can see how it looks like a factory finish almost. And then right here, the only thing I would recommend is it comes out so thick, you really got to be careful. It bubbles up on the nozzle. If you're not paying attention, it'll spurt those bubbles right out onto it like this right here. You can fix it, but for my purposes, I wasn't too worried. So after I was happy with all the coverage, I let it dry for at least 2 weeks before reassembling it all. I think it came out pretty good. For something I did myself at my house, in my backyard, it should last me a lot more years than it would if I just left it alone. So here's a couple more close-ups. I let it dry for a couple more weeks after reassembly. I've tried scratching on the paint really hard. There's no marks. I can't find any marks on it. It should work pretty good. If anything, after this next hunting season, I'll see how it holds up, and then I'll do another review video just to see if it's worth it after that long of a time. But for right now, I have pretty good hopes for it. So if you think you want to give it a shot, look down in the description box. There should be a link to it where you can check it out there. But in the meantime, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. And if you want to see some more videos like this, or maybe some rabbit hunting videos, subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you next time right here on Living Wild.